Professor Franks, thanks so much for being with us. Why don't you start off by talking about the significance of the current president, a highly contested race that many considered fraught with irregularities. The current president's brother arrested in Miami for drug trafficking.
Well, we've known for a long time, 2 years now, that Juan Orlando's brother, Tony, was involved in drug trafficking. He was, in fact, named in U.S. federal court 2 years ago. And we know that there are drug traffickers from top to bottom in the Honduran government. So for Hondurans, this is no surprise. What's important is that he actually was arrested and is going to be presumably brought to justice. What this signals, though, is what people call an outsourcing of the criminal justice system. Why was he not brought to justice in the United States? Excuse me, why was he not brought to justice in Honduras? It shows that there's complete breakdown of the Honduran criminal justice system, that this man wasn't brought to justice a long time ago in Honduras.
And Dana Frank, according to the federal indictment, the authorities actually have videotape and audio recordings of Tony Hernandez receiving a $50,000 payment from drug dealers for his work on their behalf. Is it conceivable that all of this occurred and the president, the brother of Tony Hernandez, the current president, knew nothing about it?
No, and of course there's also testimony where people have said that Juan Orlando himself is involved in drug trafficking. There's evidence about his sister, who died in a helicopter accident a year ago, was involved in drug trafficking. So this is not just an isolated incident. We have evidence of drug traffickers top to bottom throughout the Honduran government, including in the current Congress.
Do you think it's fair to say Honduras is coming close to a narco state?
Well, I think that it's a narco state. I guess it depends on your definition of a narco state. Certainly, it's not like you can say, here's the Honduran government fighting the good fight against drug traffickers, and that doesn't work. There's a lot of people say, well, we'll pour this money into the Honduran security forces and they'll fight drug trafficking, because the Honduran military is very much involved in drug trafficking as well. And so it's certainly infiltrated with drug traffickers from top to bottom.